This episode is all about the first thing that you have to do when making a short film, and that's come up with an idea. Hey guys, what's up? It's Josh WRB bringing you a brand new video and series. This is gonna be a brand new series all about how to make a short film, but it's more, let's make a short film together, because I don't, to say that I would know what I'm doing is a stretch for sure. I have been, ever since I was a kid, I was making films with my friends with busted cameras, and it's just kind of, I never stopped. And that's like the biggest piece of advice I could give to any aspiring filmmaker is to just keep making films. Like, don't ever stop. So this episode is all about the first thing that you have to do when making a short film, and that's come up with an idea, and sort of like ideas on how to come up with ideas, and just like other sources, and just outside of the box type of places and situations to kind of think about when you're trying to come up with that all-important idea for your first short film. Or even if this isn't your first short film, just coming up with ideas in general can sometimes be really hard. Like I spend day to day, like in my job, coming up with ideas for companies and stuff like that, for campaigns and all that stuff. So the number one thing I could tell you to do for getting ideas is to collaborate with someone. Like, get a friend and just bounce ideas back and forth. Like, if you have zero ideas, just an open conversation, but knowing in the back of your head that you are wanting to come up with an idea for a short film, that really helps. And if you're of age, go out for a couple drinks, and that really helps too. Just like the conversation, like the open conversation with a friend is like how I do it the best every time. So like my writing partner, Ben, and I, we'll just go, like, we've also been writing music together since I was like 12 years old, and like making movies together since then as well. So like to have someone that is like right on the same page as me, like creatively with music and film, is really like something that I cannot stress the importance enough. Like, without Ben, I wouldn't have been able to make half of the films that I made in the past, which that's the thing with film. It is such a collaborative process that you can't do it on your own, and don't expect that you will be able to do it on your own. So another thing you could do if you're stuck for ideas is just watch a bunch of movies and take their idea, or take a premise from a movie and kind of flip it on its head. Like, so like if the beginning, middle, and end of a movie happens a certain way and you really like that, maybe try and find the beginning and middle and end and like flip it on its head and make it end differently, and like have it like, it turns into a completely different movie if there's a completely different ending. So social media is a huge thing. Like doing research, just being online and searching for weird random stories definitely will get your mind in the right mindset for getting an idea. How I got the idea for my current short film that we're working on right now, which this whole series is pretty much taking you through, is it's called Game Night. I got my idea from Twitter, actually. I follow this Twitter account called WTF Facts, and that is like the perfect account to follow to get random weird ideas, because it's all true stories, or true, well, I don't know, I haven't vetted it or anything, but they post like a whole bunch of crazy, WTF facts, just stuff that's happened in real life, and that is like the number one. Like, if you ever want an idea, just follow them and scroll through all their tweets. You'll definitely 100% get an idea from them, and that's where I got my idea for my latest short. So go and follow them. It's a really cool account if you haven't seen it. When you're doing all this stuff, just make sure you keep it super simple. Like, if this is one of your first films, you don't want it to be something unobtainable for you to do. Because I'm still on a very micro budget or small scale, I like to write within my means, if that makes sense. So I'll like, if I come up with an idea that's a little too ambitious for me to actually create as a film, I tend to like not go in that direction, because I'm not there personally yet as a filmmaker, and I'm not there personally to get it funded as a real movie. So like, if you're like a young person, write roles and think of ideas that would actually happen to younger people. All I can say is keep it simple and write to your strengths and weaknesses, if that makes sense. Like making a list of, or just going around your house and seeing like, this violin could be a prop that I might want to use, but that could spark an idea about a person that, makes violins. Like, my wife's grandpa made that violin. There's a story right there, right? You could make it almost like a biopic about him. that was seriously organic. I just looked at that and that idea came up. So it can be that easy. It's just a matter of looking at something and like thinking, what's the story behind that? The last note that I jotted down is just watch the news. Like getting ideas from real life situations is really cool too. And that kind of coincides with like the Twitter feeds or social media. That's all news as it is. So this is all like kind of just like random ideas that I thought of and the process that I go through to kind of come up with ideas for my short film. So I wanted to end this episode off with just a quick unboxing because I have a ton of stuff coming in from Amazon that I guess would kind of coincide with other episodes a lot better, but I want to open them and start playing with it and just kind of show you stuff. But yeah, let's do a quick unboxing. Also, just to set up the next episode, so you guys know what to expect. In the next episode, we will be talking about writing your first script, or just writing a script in general, things to look out for, programs to use, and all that stuff. And then after that, it goes on to storyboarding. If you want to do it by hand, like I'm doing it, I like to keep things a little more old school. But I'm gonna like talk to you guys about other applications and stuff like that can help you with this, and me, because I'm doing more research because of this show to help myself become a better filmmaker, as well as you guys, because that's what I really want for this channel, is to create a filmmaking community where we're learning it together, because this is like my passion and I can't wait. So I got a package from Neewer. All right, what's in the box? So I had to buy a slate because I'm storyboarding and I'm actually taking note of what slate is there and stuff. So we'll be going over how to use this. Just, you guys aren't going to understand why I bought this one until I kind of explain it a little bit. But I got 2 frosted shower curtains, and this is like a huge thing. If you have like a bunch of really hot lights, like this one is a little hot, they're just LEDs, but you can clamp up the curtain and shoot light through it, and it's just a huge diffusion. I'll show you all these lighting setups, mic setups. I just got this new mic for the short film. That's why I wanted to start and use that, as well as all this setup. I'm super excited for you guys to come on this journey with me for this new series. So let me know in the comments down below more episodes or more in-depth things that you would like me to talk about in filmmaking, or if I left anything out. Let's start the conversation in the comments section. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. We'll see you next time. Don't forget to click this video you see on the screen. You might actually like it. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Have a nice day, guys.